Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. We're diving into something that's, well, incredibly practical and honestly, a lot of fun. We're going to be decoding the names of common vegetables in Malayalam. So, whether you're a kid just learning your very first words or an adult starting from scratch, let's jump right in and make this super simple. So, are you ready to decode some Malayalam veggies with me today? By the end of our time together, you'll literally be able to look around your kitchen and just confidently name what you see. We're going to take it nice and slow, to really help lock these words into your memory.
All right, part 1, everyday kitchen vegetables.
Okay, first up is the tomato. In Malayalam, this is Thakkali. These add that perfect tanginess to almost every South Indian dish. Let's try saying it together. Thakkali. Thakkali. Excellent. Next is the potato. In Malayalam, we say Urulakkizhang. Let's say that one out loud. Urulakkizhang. I know, it looks super long, but actually, if you just take it one syllable at a time, it's an absolute breeze. All right, next up is the onion. In Malayalam, we call this Savala. Your turn. Savala. Savala. This is a brilliant word to know, because Savala is basically the foundation for almost every single delicious Kerala curry out there. Now for a really easy one, a carrot is simply carrot. Let's reinforce it anyway, just for fun. Carrot. It's always such a relief to find familiar words when you're learning a new language, right? And here's another very friendly one. Cabbage is just cabbage. Give it a try. Cabbage. Fantastic. You are doing great. Let's move right along to part 2, unique and tasty veggies. Here we have Brinjal, which you might also know as eggplant. In Malayalam, we say Vazhuthananga. This is a really fun one to say. Let's try it. Vazhuthananga. Let's do that one more time. Vazhuthananga. Now, you might have noticed that ZH sound in Vazhuthananga, it's kind of like a soft, retroflex sound that's totally unique to Malayalam. But hey, don't worry about getting it perfect right out of the gate. Using a soft L sound is an absolutely acceptable substitute while you're practicing. The goal here is communication, for sure, not immediate perfection. All right, back to our list. These are beans. In Malayalam, they're called Payar. Go ahead. Payar. 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 Short and sweet. Next, we have a wonderfully crisp vegetable, the cucumber. In Malayalam, it's Vellarikka. Let's practice that. Vellarikka. Very nice. Moving right along to the pumpkin. In Malayalam, we say Mathanga. Take a moment to try it. Mathanga. Mathanga. Fun fact for you, Mathanga is the absolute star of the traditional Kerala dish called irisari, which is just this beautifully sweet and savory coconut curry. Finally, to round out our core list, we've got bitter gourd. In Malayalam, it's Pavaykka. Let's say it together. Pavaykka. Wonderful. That is 10 core vegetables down. Now, to make sure these actually stick, it's time for an interactive memory challenge. I'm going to ask you for a vegetable, and I want you to try and shout out the Malayalam name before the answer is revealed. You ready? Let's go. First challenge. What is potato in Malayalam? Take a guess. That's right. It's Urulakkizhang. If you got that, excellent job, because that is definitely one of the trickier, longer ones. Let's try another one. What is tomato in Malayalam? Take a few seconds. Correct. The answer is Thakkali. You're doing brilliantly. Okay, let's do one final challenge to lock it all in. Here is the last one for our memory test today. What is onion in Malayalam? Do you remember? Yes, it is Savala. Congratulations on working through those. Active recall like this is literally the absolute best way to make sure these new words actually stick in your brain. You guys have done a wonderful job today. We've covered a lot of ground, all the way from Thakkali to Vazhuthananga, but let's talk about how to keep this momentum going. The absolute most practical way to remember these is to bring them right into your daily life. This week, whenever you're in the kitchen, try to name the vegetables you see in Malayalam. Say Urulakkizhang when you grab a potato. And of course, if you enjoyed this explainer and want more easy, structured tips, be sure to subscribe to Decode Malayalam.
So, I want to leave you with this final thought. Based on your fantastic new vocabulary, what Malayalam vegetable will you cook for dinner tonight? Thanks so much for joining us. Keep practicing, and we'll see you next time.